not just one day, so it's like 3 days of orientation, and the department orientation is just one day. The other orientations are like done by the International Student Association and all those things. So I would suggest that you attend the department orientation, because some important points are discussed there, like what your behavior should be and what is unacceptable behavior, so like plagiarism and stuff. During the orientation period, a bridge course waiver exam, like we have an opportunity to take a bridge course waiver exam, and if we pass that exam, so our bridge courses get waived. So if I pass the Java exam, my Java bridge course will be waived off, and if I pass all the 3 exams, then all my 3 bridge courses will be waived off. 1815 is the cost per credit, and each course at RIT is worth 3 credits. So to complete one course, you'll have to pay 1815 into 3. So in computer science, when you enter the course, you have to take a bridge course which consists of Java, Python and computational theory. So in those classes, there isn't any diversity. So there'll be like 90 to 95% of Indians, 3 or 4% Chinese, and either 1 or 2 Americans. Like you can make time after your first semester, because the first semester, which is the bridge courses, is quite hectic. So if you mean like swimming, going to the gym as outside activities, then that's fine. You'll have to study at least 8 hours a day, which is just studying, not attending classes. So if you attend classes on an average, you'll have to study like 10 hours a day. There's one course called Foundation of Algorithms. So that course, you have the flexibility to take that course anytime in your in the 2 years that you are at RIT computer science, but you need to take that course in order to graduate. So that's another mandatory course that you need to take. Other than that, all the things are electives. I mean, you can do courses from various clusters, but people generally prefer that they get a stamp of one particular cluster on their degree. The popular clusters are intelligent systems, then there's data, and I guess even computer networks. Whenever a semester is about to start, for example this spring semester which I am in, so we had to start booking our courses for the spring semester in like around November. So it all depends on a button. So if you press the button, like if you are quicker than the other people, for example we were given a timing, so at 12 p.m. on some day we had to like select all our courses and press that button to take all those 3 courses. So there are many people which are wanting to take the same course which you are taking, so you might not get that course. I don't think there's any option for auditing courses, but you get around a week's time to attend the course and then withdraw from the course without getting a W grade or an F grade, and you get the money back for that course. Some courses do have projects, but most of the courses have assignments, homeworks. So they are not as big as projects, but they are like mini versions of projects. In the bridge courses, like most of the people get around 3.5 up, but the thing is that after the bridge courses, people tend every 1 year. So we like students tend to take the courses lightly because since they've got a good GPA like 3.5, so they keep on taking the courses lightly and their GPA drops to 3.3. But there are students which take it really seriously and pump up their GPA to 3.8, 3.9. So a good GPA is 3.5, but I would say if you are about 3.0, you don't need to worry. So this is one of the most important thing. You need to prepare yourself mentally. So you need to be really strong. You'll have a lot of problems. You'll have problems. I'm not scaring you, but this is actually a good thing because this way you'll get to learn a lot of things. So you will have a lot of problems, but finally you will manage to solve those problems and you will be proud of yourself. But for that you'll have to be mentally strong. So like in regards to the curriculum, I don't think you should study anything right now. Just chill, enjoy the time you are in India. But once you come here, just don't look at anyone like what grades they are getting, how much they are studying, they have work experience, they don't have work experience. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you have to get through all the courses, and you have to, like, apart from the courses, you also need to do what you love basically. So you need to have projects in, for example, if you love intelligence systems, you need to start working on projects. If you like joining clubs, you can join clubs, and like for example a debate club, there, or any other sports that you like. So basically do what you love, and along with that manage your studies.